Yeah, good morning in that though. Uncle Lou's internet is out though. So sorry about that. Hold on a second. Yo, what's up, Ballard? Brian, Golden Blue Dude. Hold on a second. My internet's out, so this is what we got to do today. Uh, France lost. I didn't see it. Germany and England play on Thursday. Now that's going to be a good game. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this StreamYard. I'm trying to find the link. Which one of you got? Which one of y'all StreamYard experts? Where do I find the link to post a link for y'all to come in here? Let's see. Germany and England play today? Are you sure? Are you sure? I think they play Thursday. Is it today? I thought it was Thursday. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I don't see the post link thing. I think you're making it up. Oh, it is today. No, I'm not. I'm not into bed. My internet is out. I've been on the phone with them this morning, but they give you the same runaround. Yes, there's an outage in your area. No, we don't know what the estimated time. Blah blah blah. So this is the best I can do. Yeah, I'm on my phone. It doesn't say invite on the bottom, so I don't know. It's in it, is it? No, that's not it, is it? Here, somebody click that link and tell me if that's the link or not. Yeah, unplug your router, right? Hey, Slim, I got your picture. My internet's out this morning, so I'll have to put it up another time. Unplug router, wait 60 seconds. Works every time. Yeah, it works every time except for the times it doesn't work. No, there's an actual outage. I've been on the phone with them already for 30 minutes this morning, and believe me, it didn't go well for the guy that answered the phone. I had to go ahead and let him know.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So the link worked though?
Yeah, it worked though. I just had to click on it, put a name in.
Good though?
Yeah,
Uh, we'll get to your grievances in a second, sir. I'm glad you joined in. Uh,
yes, sir.
so it sounds like everything worked out at the movie theater because I'm going to be honest, Ballard, because of some of your recent history, and then
Yeah.
what you said, how when that one time when you went home, they gave you the whole don't call us, we'll call you thing.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe something was going to happen and they changed their mind or something, but
No, man.
so that's good news. Yeah, so you went back the other day and they actually put you to work, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's good.
started Sunday night, and then I worked last night, and I work tomorrow night. So
Um, did they have like on the what you like the first day? What, did they have you like following somebody around that was like showing you
yeah.
like, okay, come do this, come do that? Was that person nice?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The manager's actually pretty young and recently got hired there too. So I mean, he's still trying to learn the ropes of what he's doing.
Probably almost everybody there is pretty new because that theater was probably closed down for a year.
Yeah,
No,
I know they're just starting to get back to opening up theaters and all that.
yeah. So I mean, most people there probably ain't been there that long.
Yeah,
It's good. What's the deal with the if you want to go see a movie, how does that work? Is there only certain days or times y'all can go, or you pretty much can just show up whenever you want?
as employees,
Yeah.
off the clock whenever we're not like working.
Yeah.
And I think I mean, we could pretty much get in for free too.
Yeah, that's great.
Now we have to pay for concessions like popcorn or soda or whatever, but as far as like actually seeing a movie, you know, that's pretty much free for the employees.
Yeah. I never worked at a movie theater, but when I was in college, I worked at a. You probably don't even know what this is, but a movie gallery.
Okay.
Uh, that was a movie rental store. Believe it or not, Ballard, you used to have to go to a store and rent a movie, bring it home, watch it,
I
then
remember
then
yeah.
return the movie back to the store.
I remember on Tuesdays when I was like growing up, we'd always get like whatever the new releases were at what was it? Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster was like the biggest one. Movie Gallery was more of a southeast. A movie gallery actually was headquartered in Dothan, Alabama. I don't know if you know where that is, but
I've heard of it. I don't know exactly where it's at.
I don't either. I have no idea, but that's where. So it was more of a. It wasn't a nationwide company like Blockbuster was. It was mostly a southeastern thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, while I was there, it was same thing. We got free. We could rent. I think we were allowed to have like up to three movies at a time. I think it was checked out, or games. You could rent games too.
Yeah.
I watched pretty much every movie known to man during my time there.
Awesome.
I should have known that company wasn't going to last when I figured out it was headquartered in something called Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the job so far, but I will say though, um, how much popcorn you got to spill during one movie?
Oh yeah, I bet those theaters are a mess when y'all have to go in there and do you go in there after every showing of a movie or what?
Yeah, try to get it ready for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, that's got to be hard because people spilling all kinds of crap in there and don't care.
Yeah.
And then Ballard, why do people leave all their empty shit in there?
What do you mean? Like,
Why can't they just take it out with them and put it in the trash can?
oh
Why
yeah,
do
yeah.
why do you have to go in there? Why do you have to go in there and pick up 25 half empty buckets of popcorn?
I don't know. all I should have to do, which I swear to you, this is what we do. Um, Instead of using a vacuum, though, we use a big leaf blower and we blow it all to one side and then we sweep it up. Very effective in that.
Yeah. Y'all
So
using, you take an actual leaf blower in there?
that's what they make us use. Yeah.
Stop it. A
Yeah.
damn leaf blower. Isn't that loud?
Yeah. But like I said, after the movie's over, it's like, yeah, all the customers have left, you know.
Yeah, but it seems like a leaf blower is so loud, like that you would even hear it in like the next theater over where they're trying to watch a movie or something.
That's true.
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
I'd have to come in there and say something to you about that.
Yeah.
So when do you go back in?
I'm sorry.
When do you go back in again?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5.
All right, then. Uh, any hot women working up there that you might be able to fraternize with?
Not really. I mean, honestly, it's just a bunch of dudes over there.
Hmm. No, you can't call in. This isn't a call-in show. You would have to click the link to come in.
Yep. And if
But
you don't
yes,
want
yes, you
to,
can click the link though.
or do it the hard way, HTTP. No, I'm just kidding. / StreamYard.com.
Golden Blue Man wants to know if you found any used condoms in there.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, not yet. But remember, it's only been one day.
Now, I was working with this one guy yesterday, and apparently there's like he went into one of the theaters, just to like check on some stuff like during the film or whatever. And you know, there's this couple that stayed after and they was like doing it in there. Shoot. And I'm like,
That
I'm not going in there to see that.
it sounds pretty serious.
God.
Do you have any grievances that you need to air?
Hmm. I've been sick this past week though. I mean a little bit. And it sucks.
You think you're gonna live?
Yeah, I'll live.
Okay, that's good. Is that a grievance?
Yeah. Orange juice. How much orange juice you gotta drink?
You know what? I drink orange juice every day to keep from getting sick.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to say orange juice prevents you from getting sick 100% of the time, but all that vitamin C does help you fight off all these little bugs or whatever that go around. And I don't get sick that often.
Yeah.
For example, Ballard, I haven't had the flu since 1994.
That's very impressive.
Right. And
20.
of course, I don't take the flu shot.
Yeah.
Golden Blue Man says, I can't lie, movie sex ain't bad. I can't lie either. I've never had sex in a movie theater.
Not in a theater. Come on.
No, I've never done that. I've never done that. Any Facebook dating updates?
Still talking to the same girl though?
Is that the one that you gave her your phone number though?
Yeah, but apparently I guess she wasn't getting some of the messages, so I don't know if she got that one. But we agreed though we were gonna try to video chat sometime soon, so maybe if
Oh,
you reach out today,
yes.
I could be like, Hey, when you want a video chat though,
Now, are you going to have some lights turned on, or is it going to be like your YouTube streams where you're basically in the dark?
I'll have lighting and jazz music playing in the background. Anyways,
Jazz music. Look, you're sick. You know what you ought to do? You know what you ought to do? Walk down there by the lake when you do it. I don't know. I don't know if you get a good enough cell signal down there, or if you have to use Wi-Fi to do a video chat. But if you should walk down there by that lake, you got to do it.
yeah, there's good signal. Now, once you get on the lake, like if you're getting on the boat going to the middle of it, there's nothing. But I mean, there's some good signal outside the house.
Yeah, and you can hit her with the old I enjoy romantic walks by my lake routine.
Yeah,
You know.
come to
Now
my.
we talked to you about this the other day, and I don't know. Did you watch the Lunch Money show last night?
I did not. Is
Well,
that how that works?
Nate the Great was on there, and he it turns out he had a threesome in Florida.
No,
Yeah,
Nate.
kissed two girls at the same time. Um, and then kissed a third girl too. I got pictures. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
But
gee.
anyway, two of the girls, well, they were underage, Ballard.
Oh crap.
Yeah, so we had to give Nate the Chris Hansen routine, the Chris
Nate
Hansen speech.
Nate's about my age, about 19 or 20, right? Maybe a year or two older.
Right. So fornicating with 15 and 16-year-olds would be illegal.
Oh hell no.
You know
Not
that, right? You
Nate's a
you
good
know
guy.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
good
Once
guy.
once you hit the age of 18, you got to start IDing these women, Ballard, and that's what I'm getting at here. Have
Yeah.
you ID'd this girl yet that you're talking to?
Yeah. She's my age.
Okay, because when we asked you the other day, you didn't know. You were like, well, she's 18 or 19 or whatever you said, but
Yeah.
point is you didn't know.
She's 18 actually, but I mean still
Okay,
it's not
that's
underage.
fine. No, yeah, as long as she's of age. We just don't want you to end up in the slammer, buddy. That's all.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, you
I'd
don't
rather
need this girl's dad showing up at your grandma's house. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather be in the stabbing cabin. Anyways,
Uh, right. Uh, let's put this individual on. Yeah. Good morning, though.
Hey, good morning, though.
How we doing?
Lou, we're doing fantastic. Two things, though, about Ballard there that I just got to ask. Okay, one, movie sex. Don't you think the floors are sticky enough to
Oh,
let's not have any movie sex, okay? I mean, we're back to having some normalcy, and people shouldn't be going to the movies to have sex. Do
yeah,
it in the back of your car like ordinary people.
right.
Secondly, Ballard talking about jazz music. He's going to play jazz music for this girl. Are you going to play some Art Pepper or some John Coltrane for her, Ballard?
I don't, I don't know. I was just making some jokes about like dating or whatever. That's all. But
You going to riff on some Miles Davis to her? I mean, that might just just make her all gushy. You never know.
Ballard, write this down.
yes, sir.
Kenny G.
Kenny. Yeah.
Play her some Songbird,
Yeah.
Ballard. Play her some Songbird, and she'll be just
Yeah.
butter in your hands, butter in your arms.
Hey, Waikiki, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says Nate was just there to get a cupcake. Ah, yes, the old EDP 445 excuse. Yes. Jeff, nobody can call in. This isn't a call-in shoe. This isn't a call-in shoe, sir.
Lou, I do have a grievance, and it is about my next door neighbor, who I have dealt with now for the past 6 years and dealing with his shenanigans and horseshit. He is not everybody's like this, but he is from New York. He is a Yankee. And we have been out to dinner with them before. This couple, they're an older couple, about maybe 7 or 8 years older than my wife and I. Well, one thing when we've been out is that he will not allow the waitress or waiter to bring a menu to us unless he's finished his drink. One time he had a shit fit because he only got 3 olives in his martini instead of 4. So this has been ongoing. Okay, this rudeness, rude behavior, and all that. And then they just closed on a mortgage, and they wanted a witness. So my wife went over there to do the wit, and they said, we're not ready for you yet, and slammed the door in her face. So as of late, the gentleman has been asking me to go out and play golf with him. He belongs to a private golf club golf course, which is great, fine, well and good. I mean, I don't need to go to a private course, but that's fine. So he wanted to go and practice hitting some golf balls Sunday. I said, sure. Said 2:00. I said, all right. So I rang their doorbell at 10 minutes till 2 on Sunday afternoon. No one answers the door. So I give it a few minutes later and I ring it again. No one answers the door. Then the garage door comes up. He's wet. He's madder than a wet hen. He's screaming and yelling at me, why are you not ringing on my damn doorbell? I said, because I wanted to let you know that I'm here. Acknowledge that I am here. And yeah, but it was 10 minutes. I was on the floor doing my exercises. Well, whoopity damn do. I mean, someone can't answer the door. Your wife can't answer the door when someone rings the doorbell. I mean, if she would have just come to the door and said, hey, Scott, he'll be with you in a minute. He's doing his floor exercises. This went on. I told him, I said, lighten up. I said, you got to lighten up. I said, let this go. And he said, well, I used to be a Prudential insurance agent, and I was there on time at 2:00. I said, well, I'm of the Vince Lombardi time frame, which Vince Lombardi said, if you're 10 minutes early, you're late. And since I was on the radio, I didn't get to the radio station at 2:00 in the afternoon to do my show. I got there maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours prior to. If I was running a little late, I was normally there 15 minutes till. So my time set is I'm always a little early. Okay, but I said, let it go. I was just a little early. We get in the car. He is still screaming and yelling at me. And I said, stop the car. Fuck it. Let me out. And I got out of the car. I got my clubs. And so be it. That is it. The valve has been released so that we don't have to deal with this neighbor anymore. And no one in our neighborhood likes this guy. We've been the only ones that have dealt with their happy horse shit. So we're done. So there it is. There's my grievance.
Well,
if you have any advice, I'd love to hear it.
Thank God I did this show this morning so you could get that off your chest.
Now we'll go listen to McKinney G so I can really calm down.
Scott, I miss you on the Monday shows. I can't.
I got to tell you, the talent that the Bigfoot that was unreal that I watched yesterday.
Yeah.
Now I didn't see the new PP, but the Bigfoot was phenomenal.
Yeah,
and
that was unbelievable.
Took some time. I mean, took a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, it's not like this wasn't even really one of the parts that a lot of people were talking about. But as somebody who has spent a lot of time editing videos, the part of the video where he's running from tree to tree and disappearing into the tree like that, that was great. I mean, that was perfectly done.
Well, it was reminding me of the old Benny Hill stuff. I know I'm really dating myself, but Benny Hill, the British comedian, they would do things like that, and they would do the edits like that. That what it reminded me of. But the guy showed his talent that he can play any kind of musical instrument almost. I mean, drums, guitar, piano, fiddle. I mean, he's amazing. So my vote's for Bigfoot. So anyway, I know there's more grievances to come. I'm going to decompress with some Kenny G, and you have yourself a good day, Lou.
All right, Scott. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
All right. Gold and blue man.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Gold and blue man, though?
Yes, sir. That's me.
Okay, good. Click the right button.
Yeah, I got a couple of grievances. The first one is actually on myself. I realized I don't have as much rapping talent as I thought I did. Tiger Baskins destroyed me. Congratulations to him. He's the real deal. He's a pretty good rapper, and it humbled me. And the other thing is, I live out here kind of in the boondocks near Liberty, South Carolina, and it's one of those neighborhoods where you can pretty much leave your doors unlocked, all that stuff. Well, not anymore, because what happened to us, we left our Jeep out, and it was one of those 96 Cherokees, right? And we always left the key out there because it was the spare car and we used it for stuff. Well, we had just moved over here, left the key in the thing, had a few things in there, nothing of importance. Trailer was hitched, and while they were installing the internet, some doofus stole the Jeep and everything in it. They did find the guy, and he was high on meth, very high on meth, but they don't know what he did with the stuff. And I'm talking like kid stuff, like their Matchbox cars, stuff like that, stuff we had just brought over here, but we hadn't unpacked. I'm really ticked off about that.
So someone stole your car?
The Jeep and the trailer that was hitched to it. They found the Jeep, but they didn't find the trailer that was hitched to it. One of those trailers where you carry, lawnmowers, stuff like that. They found the Jeep, but they didn't find the trailer, and they didn't find my kids' stuff that was in the Jeep. Now, the one thing that was kind of expensive that was in the Jeep was we had one of those portable Nintendo Switches, so that was probably about $250. So yeah, I'm pretty perturbed about that.
Did you have insurance on the trailer?
No, we did not. We did have insurance on the Jeep, but not the trailer.
Well, too bad they didn't steal the Jeep, and they should have stole the Jeep and left the trailer.
Well, the good thing was we actually got more money for the Jeep than what it was worth. So that was one silver lining.
Well, what do you mean you got more money for the Jeep than it was worth? I thought you said they found the Jeep.
They did, but they said it was not usable, whatever that means. So we didn't get it. They found it, but we didn't get it back. So we ended up getting the money for the Jeep.
They probably burned it out. That's usually what they do.
Well, the funny thing is we didn't see pictures. I thought, they would send pictures and send it to us so we could actually, see. Because I thought that's how claims work. They find it, they take pictures. If they can't return it, and then they figure out the value from there. Nope, that's not what happened, which is probably a good thing because they said it was messed up pretty good. It was painted a different color, all that stuff. So that's probably the one thing that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I can't believe the cops didn't let you come down and look at your own car after they found it. But where did this happen? Mayberry?
Yeah, a generic city like Mayberry. Google Liberty, South Carolina. It's about 15 minutes outside of Clemson. But yeah, it's a Mayberry type of town. I think we have like 2 stoplights in the entire town.
What's the name of it?
Liberty.
Liberty City from Grand Theft Auto? Well, no shit, dude. What do you... Come on, bro.
Man, not Liberty City. That would actually probably be a cool city to live in, except for getting robbed.
You said it was a podunk town. Is it worse? And then it's near Clemson. Is it worse than Clemson?
Are you talking smaller as far as quality of living?
Or I just mean, is it worse? Do they have directions painted on the street there because people are too stupid to know their way around?
I would probably guess so. Yes.
Because they do in Clemson. You know that, don't you? You ever been there?
Oh, dude, I have to drive through there all the time. They have freaking tiger paws printed all over the road
That's what I'm
going
saying.
through Clemson.
Yeah, they have to have directions painted on the street for those nitwits to find their way around.
You're not even playing with that. They really do.
I know. I'm not playing around.
That's crazy.
I'm dead serious.
Well, you know, going through there, you kind of take it for granted, but since you brought it up and I'm actually thinking about it, that's actually crazy because that's a true story. You are correct.
Yeah.
I do think the one cool thing about driving through Clemson, one of my goals whenever I start my YouTube channel is I want to eventually be able to go to as many college football venues, stadiums as possible. And the first time I drove through Clemson, I was like, dang, because 123 is a major highway. You can see Clemson's football stadium pretty clearly from the highway. So I always thought that was pretty cool. Not many big time college football university stadiums you can have a clear view from the highway. So that's one pretty cool thing.
For anybody just tuning in, when my internet is out this morning, so I was on the phone with them for 30 minutes, but they gave me the same routine about unplugging the modem, and then after I did all that, they said, "Oh yeah, well there's an outage in your area, and there's no estimated time on service being restored, blah blah blah." So this is the best I could do this morning from my phone. The StreamYard, whatever this is, StreamYard. So what we were supposed to do the losers bracket today, so I guess we'll do that Thursday. We'll do that at the very beginning of the show on Thursday, and then we'll have Vic Tube come on with his Luanon song and dance.
That sounds like a pretty sweet deal. I like that. Hey, one more thing before I get off here. You remember that very that I did when you might not remember this, but I do because you actually commented on it. Whenever I very first started my channel, this was about 2 years ago, I made a Clemson prediction video in front of Clemson Memorial Stadium. I went back and watched it. You commented on it, but man, dude, I was a nervous wreck. That was back when I wasn't used to the camera. I was leaning back and forth, tripping over my words. Well, I'm deciding, now that I'm used to being in front of the camera and all that stuff, I've been doing my prediction videos, and I think I'm going to do my Georgia versus Clemson prediction video back in front of Howard's Rock. So I'm hoping it's going to be much better this time. We'll see. I'm going to see if they'll let me run down the hill too, because in your comment, that was one of your suggestions. So I'm going to see if they'll actually let me do that. I think that would be pretty cool.
Let me know too when you rub that rock if anything comes out.
I'm hoping like a leprechaun or something comes out. That would be sweet.
I don't think that's how it works, but good luck.
You never know, right?
I think the rock spits at you.
Oh, well.
If you know what I mean.
I'll ask what direction it spits in and try to stay downwind or out of the way.
Right. All right, buddy.
Y'all have a good show.
All right, buddy. What'd you say, Ballard?
Oh, I was going to tell a Clemson joke real quick.
Go ahead.
All right. What is the definition of safe sex in Clemson?
What?
Placing signs on the animals that kick.
Placing what?
Placing signs on the animals that'll kick you.
Oh, signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. You can't. You try to back up on one of those, it's gonna, they get you right in the nuts.
Yeah.
I've known a few women that would do you that way too.
Yeah.
People are into weird. Whoa, what? Wait. Squirts. What? Howard's Rock squirts? Wait a minute.
What?
Is Howard's Rock male or female? Are there any taters in here? This whole time I thought Howard's Rock was I thought it was a male rock this whole time. But squirt. We better move on from that. I don't think Ballard's ready for that conversation yet. What's up, J-Dub?
Hey, we better, in case Howard gets his rocks off, Ballard might not be able to handle that.
Howard gets his rocks off.
Oh, they really have directional signs there at Clemson, huh? Because I've got a good one here. I've almost been tempted to take a picture of it and post it online. There's a major thoroughfare outside, not maybe about 2 blocks from the major parking areas at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. That is a one-way street, and you're informed for about 3 blocks coming up that it's going to be a one-way street moving from your left to your right, and thus it's going to take you right by the stadium. But when you get up there, hanging over the intersection is a gigantic sign that says no left turn. Which is the epitome of redundant.
Yeah.
There's this huge, I mean, the one-way sign that's hanging there is about the size of an SUV, and directly underneath it, and it's an arrow pointing to the right. I mean, you can't mistake it. And then directly underneath that, almost like just in case you don't understand what that means, there's a sign that says no left turn. Yeah. And Lou, I have some information on Nate the Great for you.
Oh, great. Let's hear it.
Yeah. He's been real coy, Nate has, about his experiences with the adult entertainment crowd in Omaha.
Uh-oh.
And I've found out that Nate might be a preferred VIP at the club that's called Spearmint Rhino.
What?
Yeah, that's the name of the club. Spearmint, as in like the gum flavor that's called spearmint. It's Spearmint Rhino. That's kind of a fancy upper scale adult entertainment facility or venue in Omaha, and rumor has it that Nate might be on the VIP list there.
Shoot.
We'll have to ask him about it.
It wouldn't surprise me. Nate pretends like he struggles with the women, but then all we ever see is a bunch of pictures of Nate with women.
Right.
Yeah, no. Am I to understand the other night I was listening to nothing, because you really didn't talk about anything. I mean, it was just pretty much a discussion going nowhere. You and Pigskin Pete and Nate was on there, and he had some women, a whole covey of women hanging around him in an airport. And then Nate tried to pass off that he forgot the name. He couldn't remember the name of that hot dish that he took to prom. Is that right?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's always pretending like he has a hard time with the women or like that he's inexperienced or whatever. But all we ever see is pictures of him with women. It's just the weirdest thing. I don't know what he's trying to he's trying to pull the wool over our eyes or something.
I think so. It wouldn't surprise me if Nate probably just I know pretty much right where he lives. I bet he can just drive down, park his car, walk across the campus at Creighton, and by the time he gets to the other side, he's probably got 5 co-eds with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it doesn't hurt that he's swinging Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And they've heard the stories about how he knocks holes in the wall.
Jesus Christ.
He's earned himself a reputation as being a man that can drive the puck home,
I still think it's pretty funny when you came on my stream the other day with that happy house stuff.
What, me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
On my when you were messing with Nate or whatever, and Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, you mean when Happy House went on your stream?
yeah, Happy House.
Yeah, okay.
Sounded
Yeah.
like you.
Sounded like me?
Yeah,
Well, it was me.
I know.
It sounds like you're confusing your own self.
No.
You were doing a
It was-
StreamYard, and me and Happy House went on the StreamYard. That's a simple explanation right there. I don't know what you just tried to say.
No. No.
We were on there giving good advice.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have watched the Lunch Money show last night like you're supposed to, you would have heard from her again. Maybe you would have got more advice.
I'll go back and watch it. I promise.
Yeah, there's all sorts of people that are on your side, Ballard. I mean, you've got a rooting section for you. You've got quite the support. There's a lot of people that are promoting your cause, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
but nothing would make me happier than for you to secure some kind of a date, Ballard. That would be. I don't even care what it is. Meeting at a park somewhere for an hour, going to a whatever you end up doing.
More than just like meet her in person, right?
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah. Now, I mean, you're starting off the right way. I mean, this is how you meet people now, I guess. The whole internet, Tinder, Facebook, dating, whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that, but at some point, the whole messaging back and forth thing, especially when you're in the same town, or doesn't matter. I know y'all are. I don't know if you've said where she lives, and it doesn't matter, but y'all are close enough to meet. I mean, it's not like they're 5 states away or something. So eventually, all this messaging back and forth. Hey, how you doing? Have a good day. Yeah, blah blah blah. Whatever. I mean, eventually, that's got to come to an end.
Yeah.
Rubber needs to hit the road, and then hopefully Rubber can hit something else too. But that's down, whatever. But point is, just about time to meet this woman now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I talked to her the other day. She said she'd love to video chat. And that'd be something. And maybe do that and then be like, hey, you want to get something to eat or whatever? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Take her someplace she wouldn't expect, Ballard. Take her to offer to meet her somewhere like maybe she's never been before. Like say, Birmingham has a nice little zoo. Hey, you like animals? Let's why don't we meet and walk around the zoo some afternoon?
Yeah.
Do a little something different with her. She's probably, gals get asked out to dinner and a movie all the time. Come up with something different. Give her something to, make her think, boy, this guy's thinking on his, he's got different ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, putt though.
Oh, dude, we have a Top Golf in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, do that. That's a lot of fun.
I love
We have
Top
one
Golf.
here.
Lou, in regards to Slav Olympics, I suggest that you and Pete, maybe BBD, look into a facility that just opened. It's only been open a couple of months in Pigeon Forge. It's called Toy Box. It's a miniature golf facility that is just exploded all over the internet in the miniature golf community. It's just getting rave after rave after rave. And it's a brand new place in Pigeon Forge. I don't know where it is compared to where you're at, and I don't know how that would fit into Slob Olympics. But just one more thing to throw out there. It's called Toy Box.
Ballard, has this girl sent you any pictures?
I'm sorry.
Has this girl sent you any pictures?
No, it's just texting back and forth. Nobody sent anybody any pictures.
Ask her to send you a picture of her toy box.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell her you'd like to have a little Bo Peep of her toy box.
That would ruin everything, I promise you. She's not that kind of girl.
Oh, well, what are you wasting your time for? I've dated a few women that had a toy box for real. Big ones, too. Had all kinds of stuff in there.
Pop goes the weasel.
Ballard,
Toy
is this?
boxes, toy boxes aren't just for kids, are they, Ballard?
Crap.
And you got to be careful with some toys because they might have a choking hazard.
Yeah.
And some you are aware, Ballard, that some toys do require batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou knows. I'm sure Lou's familiar with those. There are toys that will require batteries sometimes. You know, you don't want to show up. You don't want to show up without being charged. You know.
Yeah. We're always talking on here about the latest Netflix show or some new Netflix show because everybody's seen everything on Netflix. They got a new show on Netflix called Sex Life. I've only seen the first couple of episodes. It looks like it might be pretty good, though. I'm not going to bore you with what it's about, but if you're looking for a new series to watch, check it out. It's adults only. It's an adults only show. Don't watch it with your kids. But there's this one scene. I think it's in the first episode. This couple is married or whatever, and the guy is like the greatest guy ever. He's got a great job. He's super dad. He's just like the perfect guy, except he sucks in the bedroom. He's just whatever. So the wife is miserable in that department. And anyway, they lay down one night and they're in the bed, and this is hilarious, especially for the college football community. They're laying in bed and the guy's watching a football game. And the wife starts messing with him a little bit. Anyway, they start having sex. She's on top of him, riding him. And he keeps peeking around the side of her to look at the TV.
Oh, God.
To check the score of the game. She catches him doing it, gets pissed off, rolls off of him onto her back, looks over at him and says, "Screw it, just hand me the vibrator." Without even blinking an eye, he opens the nightstand drawer or whatever, hands her the vibrator. She starts going to work. Literally, like 10 seconds later, the batteries die on the vibrator. I said, "Man, this girl can't catch a break."
That's awesome. Is it like very graphic, like with like nudity and all that in it? Like,
Well,
What?
the poor gal. The only thing that can make her life more miserable is if her husband was an Auburn fan.
oh God, or a Vols.
All right, Jeff, we're gonna let somebody else.
Yep, you bet.
talk.
Thanks for bringing me in, Lou.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, well,
thanks for coming on.
you bet.
All right, buddy. Yeah, again, if you just joined, my internet is out here this morning, so I had to do. This was the only way I could stream this morning from my phone on this stupid StreamYard. But anyway, Creeping Deaf Man is here.
What's up?
Hey Lou, Ballard, how are y'all?
Still
Great.
good?
Ballard offered to take her to Six Flags, man.
I've never been to Six Flags.
He's a character.
Edward, that's Edward's move. He goes to the tit pit, hits on the strippers, and then asks them if they want to go to Six Flags.
Lou, I got a few things for you. The other day, Raj made a video talking about the difference between pecan and pecan. I'll throw in my 2 cents on that. I'm born and raised in South Georgia. My family is got roots in Georgia, going back as far as the late 1700s. So for me, I was raised on pecan. That's just where I go on that. I don't know what it's worth, but that's where I go on that whole subject.
I really don't know what I call it, and it's hard for me to figure out what I call it when I'm purposely thinking about it. But I think I say pecan. I think
That's what I say. I say it too.
I say pecan. I'm sorry.
So that take it for what it's worth. But anyway, also a while back, Pigskin Pete mentioned that his wife makes him hang out or associate or whatever with her friends' husbands who he has nothing in common with. And I'm in that same boat as well. My wife has a friend who they're great people, real nice people, but The husband, he's a nice guy, but I have nothing in common with him, and he's like basically the personality of a Georgia Tech fan without actually being a Georgia Tech fan, if that makes any sense. He's into things that I'm not into, and it's just so Pete, I'm in the same boat as you on that one, buddy. I don't, I don't know why I'm made to hang out with these people who I have nothing in common with, but it is what it is. So, it's weird.
Yeah, sounds pretty weird.
Yeah, slightly. And then the other thing too, this is not necessarily grievance, but something I heard interesting yesterday. I don't know if do you listen to the Dan Patrick show? The guy who used to do Sports Center.
No.
He talked about yesterday, Scottie Pippen. He had him on, and Scottie Pippen said that he called Phil Jackson racist because he put Tony Kukoc in on a play that won a game when he thought that he should have been in on it. And I thought that was an interesting perspective there. That was kind of shocking to me. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Well, that story is told in that Michael Jordan documentary that came out last year.
Right.
Oh, the Last
Right.
Dance.
And that was surprising.
I mean, the Chicago Bulls shit all over Scottie Pippen. I mean, that's just a fact.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I get it that he signed that contract, so deal with it or whatever. But players' contracts get restructured all the time. I mean, how many times does a running back run for 1,001 yards and then sit out the next preseason because he wants more money? I mean, it happens all the time. And Scottie Pippen was the second best player on that team. Well, I don't know. Rodman was pretty good too in a different way. But anyway, point is they were paying that guy basically the league minimum while he was busy being an all-star. It was ridiculous, and they wouldn't restructure his contract. They really did him wrong, in my opinion.
I agree. For what he was doing, his production, he was, second or top 10 in the league in scoring for several years. For what production he had and how valuable he was to the team, they should have paid him way more. I definitely agree.
I mean, there ain't a bigger Michael Jordan fan than me in terms of Michael Jordan, the basketball player. I think he's the greatest of all time. But the reality is he didn't win shit until they brought Scottie Pippen in.
I agree. You're right.
After that, they couldn't lose. So, Jordan was winless in the playoffs, 0 titles without Pippen, and never lost a finals with him. I mean, it was just they should have paid that man.
Yeah. And now what do you think about them him calling Phil Jackson racist? That seems, I don't know about that. That's, that's his. Well, he was there. I was not.
He got mad and said something stupid. I mean, it happens all the time. He doesn't feel that way now. I mean, they interviewed him in that documentary. This whole story was told in that documentary.
Yeah. So.
And by the way, Kukoc hit the shot. By the way, they won the game. So.
Yeah, and little known fact, Kukoc actually was in the European leagues for several years before he came to the NBA. So he wasn't really that much of a rookie.
I think that's only a little known fact if you weren't alive in the 90s.
Right, exactly. All right, Lou, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me on, brother.
All right, buddy. Take it easy in that.
See you, Ballard.
Yeah, Kukoc was one of the Kukoc was one of the first European players to quote unquote make it or whatever in the NBA, so.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know. Oh shit! This could be a troll, Ballard. Should we try it anyway? I don't know.
I guess so. Let's go.
I got to be ready to get rid of this with quickness. Yeah. Good morning. No.
Hello.
Troll or no?
Hello.
No troll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to put somebody on and they started waving their dingling around. You got to be careful on these stream yards.
I'm not Chess Hall.
Oh hell! Woo! Oh my God! I can't believe you said that. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to say to Ballard that we were not messing around with Nate at all. I was legitimately wanting to know what his first date experience would be. But
Yeah.
had you listened to the show last night, I understand you were working,
Yeah.
or so you say. Nate's got a lot of game, Ballard. You could take some advice from him or some tips from him.
I might reach out to him though. I mean, I knew. I mean, obviously there was the part of the stream where y'all were serious, but I mean, it started out like, "Hey, we're scientists." Like, I brought you guys on, and I saw a picture of like a mouse, and it's like Happy House, and I'm like, "Oh God." But yeah,
You know what I think the biggest difference? Well, I mean, there's obvious differences between you and Nate, but I think where Nate gets ahead of you is I don't think he's shy at all.
right.
Like I get the feeling like if you're at the mall with Nate, he will just walk up to any girl and say hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's I think that's where he succeeds. It's like he's just not afraid to or shy or whatever, and that's not an insult to you. There's plenty of people that are shy and all that kind of stuff. So that's not an insult at all. It's just different personality types. But
Well,
it
that's the thing.
seemed
You
to
got to
me,
put yourself out there though too, Ballard. You can't be. I mean, the the most that can ever happen is she can just say no.
Right.
I've had a lot of sales jobs, Ballard, over the years.
Okay.
And when you do any type of sales training, they all tell you the same. What do they say about? You know what they say about defensive backs, Ballard? They need to have a short memory.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to get burned. I mean, Deion Sanders is amazing. He's given up how many touchdowns? 100 probably.
Right.
You have to have a short memory. You get burned, you got to go out there the next play and just forget about it. They used to tell you all the time in sales training, you have to get immune to the word no. You can't let it bother you. You're going to get told no, 10 times for every one person that says yes. I'm talking about sales, like when you're trying to whatever it is. And it's the same way with girls. Everyone has been told no.
Yeah.
Well, not me, but most everyone else.
You ain't been told no.
Well, I guess technically that's not true. Happy House told me no twice.
Uh-oh.
That's a fool.
Said no tit.
But guess what, Ballard?
What's up?
Third time was the charm. Woo!
Hey, this girl said the other day she'd love to video chat sometime, but so maybe I can make that happen this week and that.
Golden Blue Man says the nose will happen, but you got to get through the nose to get to the yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you knock on enough doors, one of them's going to open.
God, Bacon and Jet says there should be a decoy lady who would date Ballard. Really, there's too many decoys in Alabama to let. Oh God.
Yeah, I've been ignoring all that stuff about decoys because I don't watch cartoons. I don't know what they're. I don't know the joke. So I'm 40. How old am I? 43.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43. Happy House is younger than me. I only date younger women, Ballard.
Yeah, I got you.
Facts.
This girl's younger, so I mean.
Hey, well, hopefully not too much younger because you're hovering around the Mendoza line already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 19. She's 18, I think. But
there you go with the I think again. Ballard, if you're 19, there's a big difference between an 18-year-old and a 16-year-old. 2 or 3 years is a big difference when you're 18 or 19. When you're 43 like me, it ain't that big of a deal anymore. But you got to be careful, man. You've been ended up in a pokey.
Right.
You don't need those problems. Trust me. You wouldn't survive in there.
Yeah, you're right.
What does she do, Ballard?
I'm sorry.
What does she do for like work? Have y'all discussed that?
I mean, I told her I got a job. I don't think she works anywhere.
She's not in high school, is she?
No, she's
Okay.
college age.
Well, you said she's 18. There's plenty of 18-year-olds in high school. They're called
Right.
seniors. Yeah.
So does she go to school?
She told me that she was going to start in the fall, at a community college just like me.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Not
Yeah.
not the same one though.
Yeah, she probably just graduated in May if she's 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
So how long have you been talking to this girl?
I'm sorry.
How long have you been talking to this girl?
Been about 2 weeks.
Okay. I
Almost.
mean, almost 2 weeks, and like you don't seem like you have too much information about her.
Well, I mean, she loves stuff like I do, like, fishing and just being outdoors and all that. It's really cool that you can like have like polls or questions. Like, so I put like a question out there, like, worst job you ever had. I put car wash. She worked at there's like this big restaurant breakfast deal here and called like Jack's or whatever. But I mean, we've it's kind of turned into, hey, what's up? How's it going? All that. And like I said, like he said the other day, she'd like to, video chat me or whatever sometimes. So, but
So are you guys still doing the whole?
I don't understand why someone has to schedule a video chat. Why? When she said I want a video chat, why didn't y'all video chat right then? I don't understand. Look, I want a video chat, but not till next Tuesday or what? I don't understand that. What am I? What don't I understand here? What is it that I'm missing?
yeah, I don't know why either. That is.
I mean, it seems to me you're missing up. You're missing out on a lot of obvious cues here. If the girl says, "Hey, let's video chat sometime," you should have hit the video chat button right then and there.
I asked her. But
You asked
still.
her to video chat?
Yeah.
And what'd she say?
She said we totally can sometime.
You should have hit the damn video chat button. I mean, what do you want her to do? Drive over to your house and hand you an invitation?
Yeah.
And I'm curious to know, like, you guys are still like chatting through like Facebook Messenger, because you did say that you gave her your number, right? I mean, has she?
I don't know why she hasn't like called up or reached out yet.
Okay, and I know you said earlier that she told you that she hasn't been getting her messages.
Right. So maybe she didn't.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses to me.
Yeah, it sounds like she's done with you. I mean, you asked a video chat. She wants to schedule it for later, like it's a YouTube fight. You gave her her number. She hasn't called you. Now she's telling you once every 4 days that she's not getting any of your messages. These are red flags. Ballard, it's time to put your foot down. It's time.
I mean, two weeks is a good amount of time, I would say. But it sounds like to me that I don't know. You don't have that much information on her. Like you think that she might be 18. You're not exactly sure what she does. You're not exactly sure if she goes to school. I don't know.
It's time to poop or get off the pot. You need to tell this lady, listen, Give me your number.
Right.
And if she says no, if you've been talking, if you meet somebody on a dating app and talk to them for 2 weeks and they won't give you their phone number, then a year down the road, you're still not going to have the number. 2 weeks and no phone number. It's time to demand some action here.
Well, that's the thing too. I think you're putting all your eggs in one basket. So, like, I mean, obviously, you know, you need to kind of, you know, play the field, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know, instead of talking to her, you should be talking to a few other women. You know, I mean, I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
I mean, give her a chance to come to her senses first. Tell her, say, I need your phone number so we can set up a date. And if there's any answer other than okay, here's my number, then it's time to move on, because 2 weeks talking to somebody on a dating app is insane without getting a phone number.
I'd have to agree with that. I'd have to agree with that. So, I mean, obviously you're young. You have the luxury of, you know, being able to go out there and play the field. But for us old folks, you know, I mean, like, our ticker is timing. You know, our time. You know, yeah, our time is very, you know, precious.
Yeah.
And Ballard, your time is valuable too.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. It is.
Now, Jeff Webster has an interesting theory. Jeff Webster has a very interesting theory.
That is very interesting.
I better not find out that's true. If I do, Chess is a dead man.
I mean, you're using the Facebook dating app, so you obviously know what she looks like, right?
Yeah.
But those can be suspect too, though. Those pictures can be suspect too. So
That's true.
I would hope Chess wouldn't do that to you, though.
No.
I don't think he would.
But although he is full of surprises, so
Chess, my man.
If it was Chess Hall, you would have seen his dingling by now.
Yeah, he would have been like, "Gotcha, dumb bitch." You know, like he would have got me right then and there, and I would have blocked him and fired him from the show.
Here's what you do, Ballard. The next time y'all are messaging, and you're like, "Hey, what you up to?" and she says nothing, just sitting at home or whatever.
Right there, right?
Click the video button.
Yes.
And if she doesn't answer, because that's catfish alert. Then if she won't video chat after 2 weeks or give you your number or meet or whatever, this is huge catfish alert.
Right. Especially when she's got nothing going on at the moment too, and she clearly can hit.
see,
Yeah,
it's all coming together now. Yeah, I mean, obviously she doesn't have anything to do. She's not working. She's not going to school. Yeah. I know. Sounds kind of fishy.
it does.
Sounds kind of fishy.
I disagree with this here that LW says here. He says if you get her number, don't call her. Wait a week. No, now maybe if you meet some girl out at a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and you get her number, you maybe don't call her the next day because you look desperate. But you've already been talking to this person for 2 weeks. If they give you the number, you call right away. In this case, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy that takes a cereal box, flips it upside down, and immediately gets the prize. You get what I'm saying? I'm not
Wow.
eating my, I'm going in for it, baby. Woo!
Wow. Wow. Would you even know what to do?
Hey, what's up? You know, you talking about like when like call her, or if she called me or something, or what?
No,
what do
I'm
you mean?
saying you're talking about you're going to go straight. I mean, like, you don't beat around the bush. You're going straight for it.
I'm not wasting time, you know. If she wants to talk on the phone, or she's ready to video chat, I'm like, yep, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Right away. I'm not wet. I ain't got patience.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I seriously think that 2 weeks is enough time to talk to somebody on messaging or whatever, and then it's time to go to another step, whatever that is, a phone number, video call, or let's meet somewhere. It seems like if they're not willing to do it after 2 weeks, they might not be willing to do it at all. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And I just I'm waiting on the Ballard appearance on the morning show where you tell us a success story. I can't wait to hear that.
I'm looking forward to that myself.
Like how a date went or whatever, right?
Right. Like, hey Lou, we went, I met her, or whatever. Even at this point, even video calling her would be a huge W for you. Because at least then you would know you're dealing with a real person.
Mm-hmm.
You drink coffee? That's that Ballard.
Yeah.
Take her to Starbucks or something. That's a casual, no pressure type short date. I mean, if it doesn't go well, you can be out of there in 20 minutes. We ran Ballard off.
Oh, it did. Maybe his internet went out too.
You there, Ballard?
No, I'm here. Yeah, I drink coffee.
Yeah, that's a good first date.
Yeah.
As long as you know how to order in there. You don't want to go in there like me looking like an idiot that doesn't know how to read the Starbucks menu. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
That could be a problem.
It could be.
If you tuned in late, my internet is out here, and I was on the phone with them for like 30 minutes this morning, and they said they have no idea when it's going to be back up, and there's an outage in the area, they said, which, yes, I know that's what they tell you every time, but that's what they told me. So I had to do the StreamYard thing this morning from my phone instead of the regular morning shoe, which we were going to do the losers bracket today. So we'll push the losers bracket to Thursday, though. So we'll do that first. There's only 5 people left in the losers bracket, so we'll just play the videos one more time and vote on the ultimate loser. And then we'll do. Then VicTube will come on for his Luanon segment. We'll let him do his song and dance. That's the current situation. Uh-oh. Business is about to pick up. This might be some good advice for you here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good morning, though.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Morgan? C-Dog?
What's up?
Not much,
You're giving Ballard advice on here?
I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of what it turned into. And I mean, if you have some grievances to air, we'd love to hear them.
Well, I got a screw in my brand new tire.
Uh-oh.
Seems like you have a Florida. It seems like you have a Florida State grievance, Lou.
I need this popcorn coach to get his hands off of my recruits there, man. Trying to rebuild a program here.
Yeah, I saw that video. You seemed a little bit perturbed.
We land 1 4-star every 10 years, and all of a sudden Florida State's good again and think they can come up in here and just grab whoever they please.
Yeah,
I get
how
why
did
you
they
don't.
get 2 5 stars? I'm with you on
I
that. I
have
mean, I know
no
it's Florida State.
idea.
I know it's Florida State and Florida recruiting grounds and blah blah blah. I know all that, but and like you said, it's not just that they won 3 games last year. I mean, they haven't won 15 games total in the last 3 years. I don't think.
Yeah.
They've had 3 losing seasons in a row.
I guess that some schools just can recruit well no matter what, and as long as they don't have a terrible coach, they're still gonna. I mean, I get like Texas and you know.
Brian, if Starlink is satellite internet, which I don't know if it is, but if that's satellite internet, that's way too slow for what I do. There's just no way. It would take me 2.5 days to upload a 4K video with satellite. Satellite internet is potato.
Yeah.
I mean, if you live in East Jabib, that's fine. You don't have any options, but that's way too slow for what I do.
I got that AT&T fiber.
Yeah, I wish we had that here, man. I do.
Yeah.
It's
great.
Yeah, Google, AT&T, any of those fiber
Yeah.
is so fast, man. But we don't have that anywhere here. I have 100. I mean, the speed I have is fine. I'm sure it doesn't compare to your fiber, but I get like 100 up and 50 down.
Okay.
I mean, no, the other way around. 100 down,
Right.
and 50 up, which is, I mean, that's good enough for what I do. That's pretty fast. But
like on average, I get like 600 down.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Lee, man, you pair that up with a beast computer, and you have no problems. My computer is great.
Yeah.
But the internet, man, which like I said, I'm not going to complain about 100. 100 works for what I need it for, but that's the fastest you can get down here.
Yeah. I'm running off of a custom built PC too. I built it. It was like $2,500.
Oh, nice. What do you tell me about it?
I have you ever looked into building PCs, man? It's a lot of fun.
Well, I didn't build mine myself, but I custom picked all the parts and had someone else build it.
Okay. Oh man, that's the best part. Putting it together.
No, I didn't. Look, I'd never done it before, and without a computer, I can't make a living. I couldn't. I couldn't experiment. But I have a Ryzen 9 3900X CPU, 32 gigs of RAM. So I have 3 hard drives. I've got an SSD, an NVMe M.2 or whatever those are, and then a regular one where I store everything.
Okay, I'd have to look up the stats, but I got that badass graphics card. I think it's the 3700. It's like one of those that everybody's freaking out about. I managed to get my hands on one. And
do you game?
Not really. Not lately.
Yeah.
Definitely not on PC. I like, if I do game, I play PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm weird.
I don't PC game at all, so I didn't need any type. I put all my money into CPU. I have a 1660 Super.
Okay.
And I can edit and render 4K videos faster than real time.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I need to learn how to do that. Yeah.
A 20-minute 4K video only takes me about 10 or 11 minutes to render.
Wow.
Yeah. Before I had this new computer, that same 20-minute video would take 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I do mine for mostly for work, like because I draw in AutoCAD and I do 3D models and stuff. So.
Okay. That's what yours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I have a couple games, but I just can't get into PC gaming. I don't get it. I don't know.
I never really got into PC gaming. Not that I've never played games on PC. I think there's been a few I've done over the years or whatever, mostly when I was like college age. But I grew up, I was, in 4th or 5th grade or something when the first Nintendo came out. Yeah. And so I've kind of grown up, you know, I went from the Nintendo to the PlayStation 2 to the Xbox 360 to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Lou Jr.'s got a PlayStation 5 now. Now he does some PC gaming. My son
Yeah.
does. He does a little bit of PC gaming, but nothing. He doesn't do like the Call of Duty or whatever that, like these AAA games where you would need some kind of beast computer. He's on there playing whatever games these kids are playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got super into Call of Duty, the last one, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I played like during quarantine when everybody was at home. That's what I was doing, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was all over it. So, but that was PlayStation. So I don't know. I don't know. I just can't do the PC. And then of course I have my old PlayStation 3 that I do in the old NCAA 14 off of.
What do you play NC-14 on?
My PlayStation 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
360. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I ever asked you about that. How long were you out of work for coronavirus?
Oh man, from March to like October.
Are you union? Like, did you get paid anything, or were you just completely?
Well, you know, they raised the unemployment. This is how messed up it was. They raised the unemployment like from 330 whatever a month to like 990 a month. So
that's right.
between me and my wife both making 990 a week, I think it was. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it was 990 a week, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah. So I got on me and my wife both got on unemployment, and we were making more than I was making while I was working. I was
That's
paying off.
50. That's 52 grand a year.
Yeah, I was paying off debt.
Times two. Y'all
Yeah.
were making it. Y'all were six figures on unemployment.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot, Trump. Thanks, Trump.
Yeah, but that was from March to October. So, and then once we got back to work, like the floodgates opened, and we have been super, super busy. Up until now, we're actually ending. Our show is ending now, and I'm finally getting to go on vacation. I'm going up to Gatlinburg, and I'm going to meet with BVD. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
That'll be
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
When are y'all going there? That a summertime thing? Or are you going to wait till the fall for that, or what?
We're going this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're leaving Thursday night, so
nice.
I'll have to pre-record my AAA.
Is it just you and your wife going?
No, me and my buddy are going. I was listening to you last night on the Lunch Money show. I was listening back. You were trying to remember how many women came to the Slob Olympics. Yeah, my buddy brought his wife with him.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, I knew your wife. I knew there was another girl with your wife, and I couldn't remember if it was just one of her friends or if it was the guy's girlfriend.
Yeah, she was wearing the Wisconsin jacket.
Yeah. That's right.
She likes Wisconsin.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, so we're going with them. We're gonna meet. I'm gonna meet with
Rack Dog's accusing you of voting Democrat.
I definitely do my best to stay out of politics on YouTube. I feel it's best that way.
Yeah, you're a smart man. Every time I say something about it, people get triggered. I could trigger people right now, but I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll choose to abstain from any political talk. That's all right.
Yeah, he says Trump paid your bills, but you voted Democrat.
Well, okay.
But anyway, that's his opinion, I guess.
I guess.
He somehow knows how you voted.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know where anybody would get that idea, because I literally don't talk. Every time the politics come up, I don't talk. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the best thing you can do. Problem is, it's the Ron White thing for me. I know I have the right to remain silent. I just don't have the ability.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm a very unconfrontational guy, and the whole like football trash talk thing is like kind of new to me because I just don't like I hate conflict. Like if I don't like somebody, I kind of just do my best to avoid them, you know. Uh, but I
Should
guess
I do that too?
uh I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think you made it work pretty well.
All right, good.
But it's a little bit different with the trash talk. Well, at least for most people, they can kind of know that you're just talking trash. Like you don't actually you're not actually mad at, you're just you're trash talking. That's all it is. So
Right.
some people have trouble distinguishing that line, I guess.
I like the trash talk where it's not even clear if I'm necessarily trash talking. Like calling you on the drums Carter.
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
Like,
I caught a tough break yesterday, huh?
well, there was nothing you could do.
I like that Bigfoot to win it all. He did what I did, but he has actual talent, so
Man, stop it, man. Y'all did great, man. And the
honestly,
kazoo is talent, sir. The kazoo is talent.
thanks. Honestly, I'm glad I kind of don't have to worry about like making more videos anymore because it was kind of like the first video was so hard to make. I don't know, it looked awful and everything, but it's for somebody with no talent, it was all I could do to put together something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a relief.
Jeff Webster says every restaurant has huge signs offering hiring bonuses. Yeah, almost everywhere is hiring, so I can't figure out why the restaurant can't get people to come to work for $2.13 an hour.
I'm sitting
I
here
can't
at
figure it out.
Bojangles. I left work because I wanted to be alone, and I'm on break. I don't want anybody to bother me. I'm sitting here at Bojangles parking lot. And it says now hiring.
Now go to Chick-fil-A and tell me if you see a now hiring sign.
Dude, at Chick-fil-A, actually, for the longest time, they couldn't find anybody. They were had to close for breakfast, and they opened around lunchtime. It irritated me because I couldn't get a damn biscuit or something. Or chicken
Every
mini.
Chick-fil-A here has 55 people working inside and 102 people working outside.
Yeah, it's gotten better now. I think it's starting to get back to where people are, and I'm seeing sign-on bonuses all everywhere. It's cool. Like,
I got a sign-on bonus at the theater. I don't know how much it is, but
Is Ballard trying to say something?
yeah,
are you under the covers, Ballard?
no.
Are you gagged?
What?
Why are you whispering?
I'm not.
Okay, well, no one can hear you, just so you know. You can continue to mumble if you want, or you can take the gag ball out of your mouth.
You're just a little quiet, is all.
I got a sign-on bonus.
Oh,
at the
nice.
theater when they
That's
hired me.
awesome.
What if a
Yeah.
picture emerged? What if a picture emerged of Ballard wearing assless chaps and a gag ball?
Oh my.
I tracked down whoever made that and give them hell.
Ballard, are you okay?
Yeah.
It might depend on what kind of girl he gets a hold of. You know. one they might get a hold of him and corrupt him.
I'll tell you, you can have a list of a mile long of things you're never going to do until you get with somebody that makes you do them.
Right?
Oh God.
Oh, somebody's in the back. Who is that? Oh, here you go. Where'd he go? Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Hey, good morning, Uncle Lou. How you doing,
Hey.
sir?
Great.
Not too bad. Hey, Ballard, how you doing this morning, sir?
I'm doing great.
Hey, one thing I'm trying to figure out when you guys was talking about this earlier, don't you think that's a little odd and strange that you send stuff to her, she doesn't reply? I would think it's maybe time to you move on to something else and try to find another date or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it a reason you didn't ask Sea Dog how he's doing?
I was getting ready to. Morning, Sea Dog. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Michael Hug? How's it going?
Not bad. Hey, I was going to ask you. You work with CAD. Do you use AutoCAD or Autodesk for your CAD software?
AutoCAD.
Not bad. I was just wondering because I've used both before. I like AutoCAD, but I know if it's the same stuff or if they've upgraded from what they had a few years ago.
Oh hell, I don't know. I pirated it all.
Oh, all right.
I
Not
think
bad.
I got 2019. So, but y'all didn't hear it from me though.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. So, hey, Ballard, back to you for a minute. So,
Yeah.
are you going to give it one more chance, or are you just going to cut your losses and move on?
I mean, yeah, I'll keep in touch, obviously, with her. I mean, now I know last week she was like at the beach or whatever, so she was like busy, and you know, she gave me. I sent her a message or two one day, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was actually down at the beach. I didn't have my phone for most of the day, so I don't know." But I'm gonna, I guess, try to keep talking to her, and if she answers, she answers. If not, then you know.
Hey you guys, it's been 20 minutes or so. My break time's up. I'm gonna jump out of here.
All right,
All
buddy.
right.
Thanks for coming on.
Have a
Good
good day,
talking to
Sea
y'all.
Dog.
See ya, and good luck, Ballard, to your
Thanks.
love life.
You know what? I agree with like the overall premise of what we're telling Ballard. Like, look, after so much time, if this doesn't happen or that doesn't happen, it's time to move on. But
Yeah.
Ballard, maybe I don't know. Maybe you should keep just talking to her on Facebook, even if that's all that ever happens. Because to be
Right.
honest, you might need the experience of that. You know, the more you talk to this girl, even though if that's all it ever goes, that might make it easier for whoever the next girl you wrangle in is.
Right.
The other thing is, as long as all you're doing is messaging her, she can't hear that creepy ass laugh that's going to scare anybody off that ever meets you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to do a video call or an actual phone call with this person, and like 30 seconds into the call, you hit her with the that would probably be it.
I'm true. Yeah, I can't laugh around girls, can I?
Well, it does. It's just a little creepy sounding is all. I don't know how they're going to take that.
Yeah.
Now there are some girls out there who love creepy, like the creepier the better. But I think generally speaking, they usually try to avoid creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing creepy about you is that laugh. So if you can just hold that in, you should be fine.
Yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ballard, I would say if and when you do get to meet up with her, and maybe Starbucks, what's the first thing you're gonna talk about with her?
Oh crap! I don't know.
Have you said if she's a football fan or not?
I'm sorry.
Does she like football at all?
I don't know. I haven't really talked much about sports other than, we said what we wanted to be, and I said sportscaster. But I haven't like mentioned my channel or nothing.
Hey, Ballard, are you in the movies by any chance?
Yeah, it depends. Why?
No, I was gonna say because that's usually a good icebreaker to get a conversation going. See what kind of movies she likes, what kind you like, and who knows, maybe you guys can mesh or something.
Yeah. Wonder if she's a Marvel fan.
Hog must be a ladies' man.
Yeah, sometimes. But that's what I usually done before. I asked him and stuff about movies, what kind of movies they're into and stuff. Or even if you Ballard, do you read also?
Yeah.
There you go. Another way to talk about his books too, or concerts. When was the last time you been to a concert, Ballard?
Shoot. Last time I went to a concert. The stand-up comedy count as a concert. I mean it.
Yes.
Yes.
New Year's Eve of 2019.
All right.
Jim, yeah. No.
Yeah, those are some things you should ask her next time you've go on Messenger with her. Ask her what's her likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
What if she's a Barner?
Huh?
What if she's a Barner?
Damn it.
Oh, come on, Ballard. You can't hold that against her, man.
No, I won't. I won't.
You would date a Barner?
I'm sorry.
You would date a Barner?
Look, I know it's not fair, but I've gotten, I've taken time to get to know her, and I mean, I've come this far, and
The needy can't be greedy. That's what you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah, the needy can't be greedy. You'll take what you can get.
right.
Right.
That's true.
See, when I was growing up, we didn't have Tinder and Facebook dating and all this. If you wanted to meet a woman, you had to go to the bowling alley, the bus
Skating rink.
station. You would have to, when I was growing up, if you wanted a woman, you'd have to go to the bowling alley, the bus station, or church. Those were the three easiest places.
What about skating rink, Uncle Lou?
No.
The bar.
Nope. That's probably the fourth easiest. That's probably the fourth easiest.
All right, what was wrong with meeting at skating rinks, in your opinion?
Oh, I just don't like the skating rink.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just talking about the four easiest places to pick up women.
Yep.
Bowling alley, bus station, church, bar. In that order.
I will say this though, Uncle Lou. A friend of mine met his wife actually during a funeral one time.
That's hot.
So let me ask you something. If you pick a chick up at a bowling alley, do you start the conversation with, hey,
want to see my balls?
look at my balls? Yeah.
Of course you do. And you don't wait 2 weeks either.
Right.
At the bowling alley, you don't even wait 2 minutes.
Right.
That's literally the first thing you say.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to things, Ballard, are you one to initiate stuff, or do you let it come to you and just go with the flow?
I guess kind of both. I mean, I can start the conversation and carry on with it,
Okay.
I disagree. I think that's like what we were saying earlier. I think that's how come Nate gets a little further down the road. I think Nate is aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ballard, are you outside away from your microphone? Because you're sounding distant.
I'm just sitting here.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
No, John, I'm not kidding at all, sir. I want you to think about the most desperate places a person can be. What pops into your head? The bus station. Remember, we're talking about the easiest places to pick up a woman. The bus station. Trust me. Ballard, is this true? You feel like you might be in love with this girl?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yowzers. All right, hey Ballard. So when you have talked to her a few times, what was the topic of conversation?
I'm sorry.
When you have talked to her online in Messenger, what was some of the conversations you guys had?
Well, we've talked about, like, obviously it's always, hey, how's it going? But topics of conversation. We started out talking about what we wanted to be, what we want to do in college and all that, and it was pretty funny. She went to the beach last week and she told me it was raining and we were laughing about that, and she's saying stuff like I didn't come to the beach to watch it rain. But I asked her one day like what an ideal like first date would look like,
Okay.
What'd she say?
like dinner and then maybe like looking at the stars outside,
That would have been a good time to ask her out to dinner and to look at stars. I mean, she's pretty much telling you what she wants.
I should have done it right then and there.
Okay, Ballard. Have you asked her what her interest is besides what she's wanted to major in college?
What?
Have you asked her what some of her interests and hobbies are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can she juggle?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So does any of your hobbies match up with hers or interests?
Yeah, we both love to fish, and I guess both love the beach or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Ballard, you live on a lake.
Yeah.
A girl you're talking to for 2 weeks tells you she loves to fish. What should the
What's
next
wrong with that picture?
what should the next line should have been, Ballard?
Would you like to come over and fish with me sometime?
Yeah, come on
There
over.
you
We'll go
go.
fishing whenever you want. Come on over. Keep going.
Dude, what am I thinking?
You're not thinking, Ballard.
See, this is what I mean. Nate would have went and grabbed her by the throat and drug her over to that lake.
Yeah.
You need to pick up some. You need to talk with Nate and get some tips from him because that's the ladies' man right there.
Yeah. He's like the only one over here outside of, I guess, married people like Lou.
When did I get married?
I don't know. Anyway, Nate seems like the go-to dating guy. He's the only one with really any, like.
Nate's got more game. Nate's got more game than Milton Bradley.
Facts.
I agree with this, JC.
Same here.
That's not true at all, Lizard Circus. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. Nate's fresh off a threesome he had at the beach, and he didn't have to do no dragging or nothing.
So is that something you thought about, Ballard, what JC just said?
What? Like, just straight up.
Like, ask her for a number, ask her for a date. If she says no to either one of them, say, all right, sorry this didn't work out, cut your losses and move on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the lake is a good place to go, man.
I'm not going to tell you when or whether or not to cut your losses and move on, but I will say that at this point, if you ask her for a simple date or her phone number and she says no, then it's likely to never happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything wrong if you just keep messing her back and forth, because you need that's what you need. You need experience, just talking to women, talking to girls. So normally I would agree with what a lot of people have said, like, spend 2 weeks. If she won't go on a date with you or even give you her phone number, at this point I would move on. But it might be beneficial to you in the long run for the next girl you end up talking to if you talk more to this girl.
Right.
It might make you more comfortable for the next girl you talk to. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily tell you to just cut bait or whatever. But at this point, if you were to ask her out or ask for her phone number and she said no, I would be willing to bet that it's probably never going to happen.
You know what I could do?
What was the next time you're going to try to talk to her anyway, Ballard?
I'm sorry?
What was the next time you're going to try to talk to her?
Last time I tried to talk to her?
No, the next time. Why don't you try to hit her up today and talk to her?
Yeah. You know what I could do? I could just hit the little video button and see if she'll answer a video call.
There you go.
Well, wait until y'all are messaging. Because then she can't tell you, well, I was away from my phone, or I missed the call. Or if y'all are messaging back and forth and you hit the video call button, clearly if she doesn't answer, she's choosing not to answer.
Right.
If you just video call her out of the blue, she could always say, well, I wasn't near my phone, or it fell in the toilet, or whatever other excuse.
Yeah.
My dog ate it, whatever.
My boyfriend had it. Oh, shoot. That's when you cut your losses.
Darth Vader says JT Daniels next Matthew Stafford. Does that mean JT Daniels is going to break Matthew Stafford's record for fastest player ever to 40,000 yards in the NFL? That would be amazing.
Matt Stafford, I think he'll win a Super Bowl with the Rams.
I'm not just saying because I'm a Georgia fan. Matt Stafford is a great quarterback. I mean, he's been stuck on the Lions, for Christ's sake. I mean, what is it with the Lions? They get Barry Sanders, but they have nobody else. Then they get Calvin Johnson, and they still can't win. And they got Matthew Stafford, and they can't win. They've had one good player at a time forever. Well, I guess they had Calvin Johnson and Stafford together for a little while, but Stafford's a good quarterback. But he's gone from the Lions now. Where is he at? The Rams, right?
Yep.
Right.
This will be the best team he's ever been on.
Hey, Ballard, you asked her about meeting up at the lake. She says, "Yeah." What are you gonna pack for lunch?
We'll see if Mama can make me a ham sandwich.
What about a box lunch?
A box lunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a picnic style deal?
Just a box lunch.
Okay. Fantastic. No.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with Matthew Stafford. Darth Vader, you say JT Daniels just like Matthew Stafford. Georgia will win every game this year except SEC championship, which they will lose to Alabama. That never happened to Matthew Stafford at all, sir. I'm not sure what he's talking. Maybe is he confused between Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray? Aaron Murray made the SEC championship game and lost to Alabama. Matthew Stafford never made an SEC championship game, did he?
I don't think so.
Matt Stafford. No, I think that was back when Florida was winning the East with Tebow.
Yeah.
Because didn't he win the East for him like 3 straight years, 4 or whatever?
I think so.
Mhm.
I don't even know what to say about this comment here.
Bring a live chicken, then kill it and cook it in front. Oh God! Show her how it's done in Bama. All I know is this is pretty much smack up stupid, you know.
Somebody made a good point a minute ago. You don't even have to technically ask the girl out on a date. I mean, I get it. If you go somewhere and it's just you and some girl, technically
Right.
that is a date, I guess. But you don't have to make it sound that way. You can say, hey, like, we should hang out sometime.
Yeah.
You want to come over and go fishing, or you want to go grab a cup of coffee? We just get together and hang out or whatever. You don't have to say, would you like to go on a date with me? It does.
Yeah.
I get it that if she come over to your house and y'all went fishing, that is a date. But you don't have to word it that way. I mean, it can just be, hey, let's get together and hang out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You just tell her, oh, here's what you tell her. Say, hey, you want to get together and talk about the first thing that pops up?
Yeah, there you go.
That might work.
I definitely would want to do that, say something like that, but I'd still want to I feel like it'd be better. Oh, I don't know.
She's not
I
going to
would
ask
just
you out.
chatter out of the blue.
Just stop it with that. You're going to have to ask her out. She ain't asking you out.
I know.
You're just going to have to say, hey, let's get together and do something. Or start with the phone number first if you want. But
yeah,
I do think it's time to ask her something. You got to move this thing down the road. You're stuck in neutral right now. Nate's out here going on vacation and having threesomes with women in Florida, while you're busy messaging this girl a million times about what her hobbies are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, it's time to end this edition of the morning shoot.
Yep.
Ballard, thanks for coming on and hanging out with me this morning, sir.
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
right,
Thank you.
Michael Hogg, thank you, sir.
Roll Tide. Yep.
Ballard, good luck to you, buddy. Keep us updated. I'm sure you will. Again, shout out to Ballard for coming on. I apologize for the stream this morning. My internet is out here at the house. It must have went out sometime during the night. I called them this morning. Oh, there's an outage in your area and they don't know when it's getting turned back on, blah, blah, blah. So this was the best I could do this morning without having internet here to StreamYard from my phone. So shout out to everybody who came on this morning. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully it gets turned back on at some point today so I can do the call-in show tonight. And I have a prediction video to upload too today. Alabama, the Woe Tides in that. No, not Alabama. I got Ballard on my mind. Florida State is today. Florida State preview and game-by-game prediction today, if my internet gets turned back on. And the call-in show tonight at 10 p.m. All right. See y'all next time. Have a good morning.